am a 28-year-old virgin, and I have a 1-inch hard micropenis. I'm into micropenis humiliation and cuckolding. Hey y'all, what's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? It's your girl Tina.Blingz, and we back again with another episode of Tina.Blingz TV. How you doing, girl?
Hey.
Today I'm not here by myself on the couch. I got my homegirl Bree, owner of Bree's Beautiful Boutique, in the building. And we also got Nita Hair Collection in the back. I love how
hey guys,
when we record, like Nita be so excited to like get on the mic.
I do.
It's like you start to like get ready, like, and it just makes me so excited. So keep it up.
Yes. I love it. I love it here.
I'm just really adjusting our volumes because that's y'all real way how y'all talk. So yeah, so I'm here for it. So today we have an amazing episode ahead. I definitely want you to dive into what my homegirl got going on. We have a write-in today, and we of course have our sex pun and fun.
Yes.
So let's get it going. Let's get started. I'm not gonna start out with how Tina.Blingz is doing. I want to know how Bree doing today.
I'm doing great. Like, your girl just bought a whole new car yesterday. Like, feel me? Like, just manifesting everything and executing. That's about it. That's my main goal. And I also want to let y'all know that we got lash books down at Bree's Beauty Boutique. So I need y'all to get into that. Period.
Yes. Lash books. Like, I love your lashes. Every time I get a compliment on my lashes, I be like, yes, that's my homegirl lashes.
Yes.
On our Bree's Beauty Boutique, like, that's her. That's who y'all need to hit up if y'all need y'all lashes.
Yes.
Lashed.
Yes. Also, tune into Sisterhood Sunday on Sundays, because I know y'all be chilling at home like around 8 o'clock at night on Sundays. Tune into Sisterhood Sunday series. All that is gonna be. Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna add that in there.
Yeah, I'll have everything in the description down below. So literally, you can follow Bree and you can follow Nita. I'll put all their websites and pages, so you can just go to the description of this video.
We got Nita hair oil. Y'all see this hair?
Period.
Okay, I've been using that Nita hair oil, y'all. Get into it.
Yes, thanks, sis.
And use my promo code Tina.Blingz for 10% off that order.
Yes.
So I'm excited for today's episode. I definitely want to just dive straight into some girl chat, straight into some sex pun and fun, because today is loaded.
Yes.
And we also have a picture. And we also have a DM. So I just want to get going.
Yes.
We just had some margaritas, y'all. I don't know if I'm ready.
I'm sorry for the heat if it is really hot, because I had to close the window because the fan makes a noise, and outside the cicadas, the ambulances, and the
fan.
This is Brooklyn, y'all. This is Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's always a whole bunch going on. So now I'm on them ones and twos.
Basically, I'm too drunk to hold the mic, so we had to switch it over to Tina.Blingz so she could do it. Period. And by the way, make sure y'all support Blingz Booze, period, because that's why I'm that lit right now.
Yes.
I love me some Blingz Booze, honey child. But let's dive back into our sex fun and fun. Literally, we could just start from the beginning where we did before, because I don't remember where we still left off. So today's sex fun and fun is how to get what you want in the bedroom without making things awkward. So...
Oh, yes. So I was saying, pretty much, like, if somebody's giving you head and, you know, they can move over a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right or whatever, don't be afraid to guide them. Like, put your hands on their head and, like, slightly maneuver. Like, they're going to catch on. Like, you don't necessarily have to say anything. It's all about the body language.
Right.
Like,
and you can even add, like, a little extra moan or something, and they're like, ooh,
like, if you're going the right way, if he got the spot, moan a little bit more so he knows, so he just stay on that spot.
Right. Yeah. And if somebody is truly into eating you out, then they're gonna want to like listen to those little cues, like, oh no,
they're gonna listen to you.
Already know I did that.
Right. Like, if, you know what I mean? Like, if your body, like the way you're reacting to whatever he's doing, he's gonna know he's doing something right. Like,
yeah,
for sure. It's all in the body language, y'all.
Moving like it's my day. Moving like it's my day, baby. So I could definitely agree, and also too, like let that person like have conversations about sex.
That's
I feel like that is very important in a relationship, like of any sorts, even if it's a romantic relationship or if y'all just having sex. Like, let that person know, like, yo, I like to be eating out. Like, I like it from the back. Like, just have those conversations with that person, so it'd be like, oh, but how do you like it? And then that's how you could get really in depth. So when it is time for them to go do what they need to do, they're gonna be A1 at it, because I know for the most part, like, dudes, they love head. So I know my head is A1. Like, that's one thing a nigga.
Okay, girl.
Like, the head is A1 over here. I'm sorry, the spits is there.
All right, dashiki.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's something that I know, like, if I see he's enjoying it, or like if I'm doing something that he really enjoy, like, I'm gonna go even harder with doing that, because I know that that's something that he really enjoys.
Yeah, definitely.
Big purr.
Right.
Nita, you got something to add?
I feel like y'all said it all. Like, I feel like y'all said it all. And then even with maybe a little bit of encouragement, like, oh yeah, like, I love that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, like,
with the moan, like, right there, like you said, like, I feel like,
for the other person,
so they know that, like,
exactly
doing something
right. And you know, men need a lot of that.
Yeah, and some people like, it takes a lot. Like, some people, they could like do head or whatever, and like they'll be fine. But some people, they need you to spice it up, like put a finger in her butt,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or even like being more like touchy feely.
Yeah.
Because I've been noticing that,
you know
like, with myself, like, I am a touchy feely person when it comes to sex, but not really regular.
In general.
Right.
That's me.
Like, I'm like, don't touch me. Like, it was like he touching me, and it's like he stopped. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
And then I'll be like, all right, well, I'm gonna touch you. You gonna touch me too.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
definitely.
do you believe that with our sex, pun and fun, how to have compromise in the bedroom with your partner? And I mean this along the lines as doing certain things that you initially probably don't want to do, but you're gonna do it regardless. Like, are you guys fans of that, or do you feel like you are on the other spectrum where it's like, if it ain't nothing I'm into, I ain't doing that at all? Like,
I mean, I would say, okay, so I'm not gonna go to the motherfucking. Oh
no, this fucking cord is just slippery now.
I'm not gonna go to the extreme. Like, some shit I'm just not down for. I'm not interested in. Like red line. But other shit I'm just like, ugh, like, alright, what you want me to do? Dress up as a schoolgirl and what? Like, come in and act like I don't know you or some shit? Like be strangers and role play? Like, shit like that, like, I'll do, like, if that's what you want to do. But if it's some next shit where it's just like,
you're just not into it.
I'm just not into it. Nah.
But how do you know if you're not into it if you never tried it before? Or even if, like, will you be willing to, like, watch a porno? Like, Bob, if he's into a certain kink, and he's just like, you know what, like, let's watch this and I want to show you it. And then he'd be like, all right, I'm into that. Let's do it.
I mean,
let's try it.
I'll try it, but if it's some shit where it's, like, overboard, because, like some shit, like, if you're gonna pee on me or some shit, or shit on me, or some next shit, because niggas is into some fucking shit. Or if you want me to suck your toes, no. Like, niggas be into some.
So you never sucked the toe?
Hell what? Oh my gosh.
No.
I'm not sucking no niggas' toes ever.
I'm dead.
She even had to specify it.
With that part.
She said, "Oh, Brooklyn nigga."
Specifically,
no.
Them niggas don't even do pedicures. No,
yeah, some of them do. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I was messing with this one dude, and he told me, he was just like, "Oh, you gonna suck my toe?" Like, we was doing it. He was like, "Oh, you gonna suck my toe?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, mind you, I'm like reverse cowgirl already, so I feel like you already had me set up. He was like, "Oh, you're not gonna suck my toe?" I'm like, "What? Like, what you talking about?" He was like, "Yeah, so if you don't suck my toe, you don't love me." I was like, "What?" But then it was kind of like the way, and I know, like, he's mad jokey like that, but I know at the same time he was kind of serious, and I'm like, fuck out of here. Like, I can suck this toe. Like, I want you to know that. Like, I gives it up that way.
I'm fucking bad.
I'm not gonna hold you. So I did suck his toe, and I mean, it wasn't nothing like bad. But I feel like it had,
I gotta
like,
see
other
you in
thoughts,
the shower first. I'm not gonna
other
hold
thoughts
you.
in my head. I mean, he
a
did
lot
take a
of
shower
guys
beforehand.
don't even wash their feet. Like,
I'm dead. But his toes was not that bad looking.
No, but I know. I'm talking about the physical, like picking that foot up and scrubbing it. Like a lot of guys. He used
to wash his feet because we used to shower together.
They just let it splash around.
He used to wash his feet.
Well, to each his own. Me, I don't care if you get pedicures every day, rub your feet, all that. I'm not sucking nobody's toes. I'm sorry. Like, it's not happening. You better be glad enough I suck your dick. That's about it. Okay? That's as far as I'm going to go.
All right. Well, the girls said it. The girls said it. Let's continue along my little list right here, my 6 fun questions. So, how do women gauge when they're going to give the guy the panties? Like, is there any spectrum that you ladies have where it's like, all right, maybe I'm on the 3-month rule, or maybe it's like, well, I want to have sex today, so we're gonna have sex today, or like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, how do you gauge it with a guy?
Like, it all depends on the type of vibe you on with him. Like, if you on some, alright, we just fucking around vibe, alright, so it's gonna be on some like, alright, let's see what's up. Right. But if it's on some like really like you really like this guy, like you really trying to see where it's going, like I feel like I don't know, like pretty much I'm like in a situation it's like I'm gonna get to know both of them. But I feel like the one that I'm just fucking around with is just gonna be on something like like certain shit like I really don't care about, like we just fucking around. But like if we really like if I'm really interested in you and like we're really intimate, like I'm gonna actually want to get to know you more as opposed to just like we just gonna bust a ting real quick and I pull you and I see you when I see you. You know what I mean? Like
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you really can't gauge what you are going to be with somebody.
Yeah, true that. True.
I know for myself.
Sneaky links turn into... Yeah.
Child. Right. Yeah. But I don't know, like, for the most part, Anita can definitely attest to this. And it's so fucking sick. But, like, for the most part, guys that I really like, I don't like them in the beginning.
You know
like,
what's crazy?
I do not, like, I despise them. Like, but then something in me, I still would hang around them. Yes, and I just end up, like, really liking them a lot. So, like, for me, I could see where you're coming from with that. Because, like, some people you could see, like, oh, yeah, he gonna be the one. But in my experience, I have dated other people that I was just like, oh no, like this, he's boyfriend material, and he was not. So
true. I mean, I have a situation where it was like I was talking to somebody on some just like we just type kicking and shit, and like we ended up like becoming mad close. So like that's a situation where it's like you wasn't expecting, like this was just on some like we just fucking around.
You're speaking to Mike a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
I know. You could also move it a little bit like this way.
Okay.
You still good.
So basically, pretty much it was a situation where we just like fucking around. We wasn't on nothing serious, and then like I was like, you know, I'm kind of starting to like you a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we could like start seeing each other a little more. Like maybe we could like hang out a little more. And yeah, like we got cool. But I don't know. Certain niggas, you just know. Like I don't know. Like sometimes you don't know. But sometimes you could kind of gauge. Can kind of tell how they're moving. Like I could already see how you moving. Like I'm not even gonna try to like be your girl or whatever. Like we could fuck around. But that's about it. Like I'm not gonna be sitting here chasing after you or nothing like that. Are you dumb?
No, that's a fact. Like I definitely feel the same way, and especially being like older than you guys. Like I know off rip, I know if I'm gonna deal with you or not, and how I'm gonna deal with you now.
Right? Yeah.
If I like you, you my man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Leo has man.
Oh my god,
man. We're riding off into the sunset. Like already thought about our kids. Like all of that.
No, but the kids.
If not little JJ.
Exactly. But if I be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna mess with you, but I'm so on the opposite end from the spectrum, right? So like, if I did mess around with you like that, just know, don't call me, don't text me. I'll call you. I don't really want to do too much with you, even sexually like that. I just kind of need my needs met, right? And then you could go and live your life. Like I don't need all of that.
That's a fact.
But like I said, if I like you,
you my man.
You my man.
I'm so dead. But yeah, for sure, it really depends on the vibe with me. The vibe you giving me. If you're giving me some play type vibe, like, nigga, I'm not gonna really entertain you.
Right, because I could be a player too.
Like, you
don't want that
game. Like, nigga, you think you the only one that look good and could get bitches or niggas or whatever else? Like, come on.
Right, you know.
Come on.
So true.
I totally agree with that. No, definitely, I kind of did explain myself already. All right, so moving on to number. I don't know if I should do number 3 or number 2 first. I mean, number 3 or number 4. Let's just do number 3. I'm gonna do it in my order and just see how it goes.
In that order.
Would y'all be able to date a sex addict? And let's actually look up. Let's Google it. What is a sex addict? Because I don't feel like it is a thing as a sex addict, but I don't know. Maybe they say it is a thing.
I would say no, because it's like, if you're addicted to sex and you're based around sex, like, I can't trust you to be alone. Like, I can't go on vacation and trust you to be home and not be having sex, like, or fucking somebody else or whatever else. You know what I mean? Like, no. When you are a sex addict, it's just like you have to have sex no matter what. Like, no matter from who. Like, you can't resist yourself. So
it's true. No, it's so true. And I've known a few sex addicts, like, in my time. And not for nothing, it was always attached to, like, some type of substance. Like, it is what it is. Listen. It's always attached to substance. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say always, because you might have somebody that wrote in like, oh, no, I'm a sex addict, but...
It's sex to... All right, here it go. It's called HYPER-SEXUALITY. And sorry, I can't even read like that. But I think you guys know that by now. An obsession with sexual thoughts, urges, or behaviors that may cause distress or that negatively affect health, job, or relationships. Oh, that's kind of deep. Honestly, when I wrote that question down, I didn't even know it was that deep.
Yeah, I'm dead. But yeah, like, on some shit,
I didn't even know, like, it affects, like, their whole life, because it's like their whole life is...
Because you're so sexual. Can you imagine working somewhere, sexual harassment? Because you're going to, you know what I mean? You're going to be, like, being weird towards females, shit like that. Like,
somebody shredding papers, bending down, and you got a whole boner.
Exactly.
Like, or just weird stuff. I don't know, getting something out the refrigerator, and you turn around, it's a hard dick in your face. Like, nobody got time for that.
And that's a lie, because it's just like he can't get over that.
It'd be a lie.
Or even women too. Like, some women, like, come off really aggressive, you know, and that's the thing that nobody talks about. Like,
I think it's been more now than like before. Because even like, say in the club, and I've been noticing that, and like, I haven't really even been participating in it, because you know, sometimes you in a club, like, your homegirl dancing, you be hop up, like, somebody probably smack on the butt. But now I realize that, like, random girls will just come and just start smacking people on the ass, like, grabbing titties, like, just like violating. And I even notice it more because, you know, I'm always on YouTube watching somebody something, and like, the girls that got, like, their body done, like, they feel some type of way with women, because they feel like women just take it upon themselves to just touch them. It's just like, oh, I'm a girl, like, but it's like, you're not my girlfriend. Like, we don't even play like that. Like, that's, you don't even know me. Like, why do you feel so much entitlement just because we are of the same sex that you could touch me?
That's a fact.
Lo and behold, like, you could be doing that for your own sexual gratification, but we're just going to generalize it as, oh yeah, we just homegirls. So,
right, yeah.
You know.
I mean, I had a situation too where, like, I had went...
Hello? No, I just wanted to know if it was this thing that was making me sound funny.
Oh.
I think it is. It was like suffocating the mic.
Is mine the same
Yeah, it's a lot of changing in this fucking podcast. Let's try this one. Because you know what? Last time, I feel like they was on the
testing.
Yeah, they fine.
They didn't feel so tight. They didn't look so tight last time. Yeah, though. Those are new. Or those are the same from the same pack?
No, I actually read the pack, and they said that you're supposed to put both on them. So I put both, and that's why it's trial and error.
Oh yeah.
Like, I do everything for this show, so we're gonna have to just figure it out.
Right.
But we sound better. Thanks for continuing to watch. But you know,
give us a like.
Give us a like, and give us a whole lot of comments. Period, poo.
For sure.
So yeah, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
And with that being said, even when I be dancing, when random girls be coming up to me, like, I'll calmly stop dancing. Just like how if a
nigga come up to me,
he start dancing. It's just like, I don't want to dance with you.
Yeah, I've had a situation where it was like I went to my cousin's house in like Boston or whatever, and like it was like she was like having like a get together, and like one of her homegirls, she was like drunk and she was like rubbing up on me. I'm like, girl, I do not go that way. Like she was like, oh, I'm just playing. Like, no, bitch, like. No.
Who said I was playing?
Right. I don't even know you.
I've had friends for years, and never has any of my friends been on some rubbing up on me and try to grab me up like on some shit like that. Like, no, girl.
Right.
Like,
right.
And I'm not gonna just let it slide because, oh my God, we're drunk.
Girlfriends.
Like, and we cool. Like, we not even that cool.
No, we not.
Oh, but you knew her or you didn't know her?
She was my cousin's friend. Like, bitch.
Okay.
Like, but you live downstairs. You can go back downstairs. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, but that's no offense to anybody who's like gay or anything like that. Like,
live your life, but that's also have some sort of
respect for people who aren't homosexual.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
Consent is a thing.
Yeah, like hello.
I feel like we need to dispel that with just because we are of the same sex, like. Everybody's not into the same thing, so you can't just justify it and just be like, "Oh, but we're just girls." Like, but your homegirls doing it, and it's just like, "But you're not my homegirl."
No, like we're not. I don't we're not even that cool.
I don't want you touching me.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So how would you say? How much sex is too much sex in a relationship?
I mean, like, it all depends. Because, like, when you first start fucking with somebody, y'all are having a lot of sex. Like, y'all just, like, at each other. And then after a while, as you get adjusted, you know, you guys have sex, like, you know, not, like, as often, but still often. I would just say too much sex is like when your pussy start hurting.
Right? I'm like, that was a good question.
When your pussy's sore, like, I was like, all right, enough. Like, let's give me like a break or some shit. Like,
but is that like a break for like that moment, or is that a break for like, all right, let me give you a break for like 2 days or a day?
Give me a break so my pussy's not sore anymore, and then we could get back to it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Period. It's gonna take a few days to like ease up a little bit, put some ice on it.
And don't you have to like air out, like just you know, because it's a muscle, like again. Exactly.
Right, but sometimes
rejuvenation,
get tight again. You know.
I don't know. As of lately, I can't say that. I can't agree with that. Like, I don't feel like there is not enough sex. So maybe that's just me personally.
That's you personally.
But yeah, I don't think there's too much sex, especially if both partners are willing to do it,
continue
like, and they are into it, and it's just like an exciting experience between the both of you guys. I don't feel like there is no cap or to be like, all right, this is just too much sex.
I just feel like it all depends on y'all. Like, some people are more sexually active than others. Some people are like, some people get it like once a week and be like, all right, I'm cool with that. And other people like, nah, I need that shit every night. Like,
oh, no, that's a fact.
Right. That's when them conversations have to come through. Well, they should have happened before.
Yeah.
You know, just to even know what's like, how are you guys compatible with sex? Like,
that's a fact. Yeah.
You know.
I definitely think that sex compatibility is something to look into.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
And I feel like as I continue to like with my life, I definitely will be tying that into like conversations, because I'm gonna just be honest,
definitely,
because I feel like I'm not really talking about what I need to talk about, but motherfucker, it's not enough, and you know it's not enough. So I'm a revert.
That part.
I'm a revert, and I just feel like in this situation I am with, I mean, yes, we do have sex, but I feel like it could be more sex.
It could be more.
Like, I'm sorry, I just know that my libido probably is more than his, and he knows that, because I always come up out of that sleep.
Period.
You only gotta get up. Just let's let him get up.
Yeah.
And that's fair, but I definitely, with having that experience and having this be what's going on, I definitely feel like moving forward, I would have that conversation, or I would even tell other people that if you are somebody that is very sexually active, you should talk to somebody that is on the same level, because that could be things that cause unnecessary rifts in relationships, because it's just like, damn, like it was just lit yesterday, again.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that again.
And then, I definitely understand.
And it's just like that person, they're already fulfilled. So like you just mentioned, some people, they'll rather just go once a week and they'll be like satisfied. Some people is like, no, I need at least 5
every night.
or every night if we could. Every chance that we could.
That's a funny fact.
Right. Oh
yeah. For sure.
All right, so wait, I think I sped past a question. Oh, actually, let's take a little break. Well, not a little break. Let's just take a little stop to our sex pun and get into the letter.
Oh,
at the end.
Somebody wrote into the show, guys.
Down in the DM.
Somebody wrote into the show, y'all. So we finna see what they wrote in.
I'm so excited to share this. So we finally have another write into the show. I'm so excited. Anybody that wants to write into the show, definitely hit me up on my email at Tina.Blingz@gmail.com, or you could DM me at Tina.Blingz with a Z, honey. Everything will be linked down below. So hit me up with a DM if you need any advice, or if you just want to share a story, or just talk some shit. I'm down for that. So this letter comes in from our homeboy Stefan, and it reads as so. I have his total permission to read this to you guys, and definitely he sent me a. I gotta get into it. Let me read it.
What's tea?
Right, we need to know.
I need to know.
So let me get into my serious mode. Should I put on my glasses?
Oh God.
Let me put my glasses. All right. You ready?
Yo, she a trip.
All right. I am a 28-year-old virgin, and I have a 1-inch hard micropenis. I'm into micropenis humiliation and cuckolding. If you guys don't know what micropenis humiliation is or cuckolding, definitely tune in. Because I definitely want to dispel, what that is. I'm not going to do it right now. Look it up on y'all. But I haven't had a chance to meet a girl who's into it. My question is, what do you think is the best way to meet a girl who is into it? Or how should I bring it up? A thought I had was to have my nude posted so it gets around, and if a girl finds I'm too small, they can friend zone me right away. But if any of them were interested, they'll know I have a micropenis. What do you think of that idea? Also, may I send you nudes to hear what you think? Feel free to ask anything at all. And this is signed Stefan, and he did attach a photo. So if you guys want to see that photo, go over to my Patreon, Tina.Blingz TV, and you have to sign up to the Boss Bling or the Big Bling tier to see the photo.
Period. But let me see that.
What?
I've never heard of this.
I'm gonna show you it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. First of all, if you want to get girls, you're definitely gonna have to take off that "Make America Great Again" hat.
You didn't notice the hat. I was like,
you're definitely gonna have to take that hat off so you can, widen your horizon with females. And yeah, hey, you're working with something there. You just gotta just find the right girl.
That's a fact, because he is not only into heterosexual sex, he is into cuckolding and penis manipulation. So that is, I'm not sure on what spectrum he's on, but that's and this could range from different ways. Look it up on your own, because people have different variations of the kink that they're into. So sometimes it will be they'll be smashing the penis, or some guys, they'll if you step on the penis, or they'll talk about the penis, oh, your little fucking dick, little shit like that.
Well, what? If you need any of that, you can definitely DM me at StylesByNita_. I'll definitely tell you something.
And she'll give you a slap.
I'm so dead.
All right, so let's answer his question. So he said, what do you think is the best way to meet a girl who is into this?
Oh, let's see.
Because for me, like, I definitely feel like I'm the penis whisperer. And my homeboy Andrew, shout outs to you, homeboy. You started a great thing because the fact, let me take my glasses, I'm done reading. The fact that he brought this to my channel and having this conversation, like, I would have never thought that openly. Like, he was the one that reached out to me. If you didn't see that episode with my homeboy Andrew, he called into the show, definitely go check that out. I'll link it down below. I'll add a card here so you could just, you know, check that out. But he was the one that brought this to me and was just, you know, trying to break some of the stigmas that is attached to having a micropenis. Because some people just feel like they can't do nothing. Like, it's nothing that they could do. They're insecure. They can't please you. They can't do anything. He's just like, no, like, I have sex. I know ways to get around it where it may be hitting different angles, where I gotta be bomb at my head game. You know, I have to be a gentleman. Like, it's certain things that he does to make his sex
that he
better.
Makes up for it.
Yeah, you make up for it in different ways. And I feel like other people that could be perceived as average need to learn something from people that may come up short.
That's a fact.
Technically. Because you have to, having sex with people is not going to be the same with every person.
That's a fact.
So you have to remember that and just have fun with it and try different things. So, well, I would say, because I definitely went off on a tangent, but that's just what I do, is to definitely, you know, this has helped because I know that this is going to get around and people are probably going to look into it, and there's probably women out here that haven't dealt with somebody that had a micropenis, or maybe they're dealing with somebody with a micropenis, and they'll watch this and they'll probably think twice and be like, you know what, I probably will give it a try, because you can't knock it if you ain't tried it.
I feel like pretty much as far as meeting women like that, like,
right, because he said he want to put the picture on the page.
On a page? Oh, man, that's the thing. Like, to just drop the picture like that, boom, and just have somebody, like, be on some, like, you know, like, respond back to it. Like, I don't know if there's a specific place you can probably post it.
Oh, I got to edit that out. Goddamn.
Moving along.
Oh wait, I do have to add something. So I haven't been on it in a long time, but I'm pretty sure it kind of works the same with Craigslist. Like, they have all these subcategories, right? Like, of course you go in there to look for like a job or a house or whatever, but they have these subcategories like rants and rave, or like kinks and thinks, and people usually go on there. They will have like kind of like a want ad, right? Like, so they'll be looking for people with, let's say, your predicament, a micro penis, and see if you like into things, and you guys could maybe go back and forth, and
and they'll even pay you.
They'll pay you sometime. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe not for now. I don't know if you into it. Maybe you have to pay somebody,
right? Because I'm like, how would that work?
Right.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a woman that would pay a man to have sex. Like, it's not just one way.
Make sure y'all get tested and all that other stuff, because you know you meet somebody on Craigslist and doing all this type of freaky shit, and Pornhub, you never know what they got. So definitely get tested. I don't know if condoms work for you because of the size.
They do have small. Because I looked it up.
Yes. So and you know, because you have a micro penis, you're gonna be doing a lot of oral. So I would say that y'all both get tested so you feel comfortable, you know, knowing that you're not gonna be spreading anything.
Right. Definitely.
And we do have to keep in mind that he is, because I forgot, I did write down some questions, because Stefan was originally supposed to write into the, I mean, he's supposed to call into the podcast, but he had work, so.
Oh, okay.
Make that money.
What questions you got?
I do have 4 questions written out, so I actually want to, oh, damn, did we finish answering his question? I'll be all over the place, y'all.
I can't, it's okay.
Oh, I think that was just the question.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah. Do you think, what's the best way to meet a girl that's into it? Like we said, post about it. And even how I mentioned earlier in this video, talk about your sex early on, so you won't be disappointed later on. Like if you find yourself being a hypersexual person, then maybe you should date somebody that's hypersexual as well. Because if you date somebody that is cool with just once a week, then you're just gonna be getting it once a week and you're not gonna be happy. And literally,
and you might end up stepping out on them.
Exactly, or just acting out because you're not getting satisfied. So I'll say bring that up, and also, like Bree mentioned, making some videos.
Okay. Or just like even just go to the Pornhub comments. I'm pretty sure there's other people who got micropenis porn up there, and just go through the comments, see what people talking about. See if they got group chats on there. See if they got websites and shit like that. Like you never know. Or just start your own little account. You don't gotta show your face, and people will start coming running.
Right. No, he want to show his face. Like,
you can show your face. You don't have to be a little cutie.
No, he's definitely a little cutie.
And you're gonna be getting a lot.
He's definitely cute though.
You're definitely gonna be getting a lot of like love from like Pornhub. I feel like, because people like that's where they go to look for the freakiest shit.
And some people probably are into penis manipulation too. So it's like,
and you'll find your clientele right there.
Right. You they into cuckolding.
Okay.
Hold on, but I think cuckolding, if I'm not mistaken, that's when you watching
somebody else get fucked.
Yeah. But then don't they have a cuckold though? Like, can't you put your penis in a cuckold? Like in a machine? Maybe that's something else.
Dag, I wish he was on here, but maybe you gonna watch this episode. Maybe you can answer my question. I wanted to ask him.
No, he is gonna watch it.
Okay, cool. I wanted to ask, being that you're into it, did he ever experience these things? Because technically, like, cuckolding is not sex. He did experience that?
Like, it's literally like locking up your penis.
Whoa.
Like, that's what I mean by that.
I don't think that would that work. Does it come in his size?
It's like a male chastity belt, so I guess it's the same. Okay, like it's the visual of the cage. Stephanie, are you into the cage, boo?
Right.
I think he into what? I don't know.
Everything is visual right now.
Answer the question. Yeah, maybe like maybe him seeing somebody else, like, get it in. Turn him on. Yeah.
Yeah,
the girls want to know.
Yeah, we want to know. Drop a comment and let us know for sure.
Very cool. All right, so let's get on to my little questions, and I guess we could just leave him to answer these questions.
Yes,
if you ladies
we need feedback.
New, definitely feel free to do that. So I'm gonna start off with question 1. Do you like your small penis? If you do not like your penis, how big would you think that you want your penis to be? Question 2, why do you want to lose your virginity now?
Right.
Question 3, were you ever close to having sex with a female? And question 4, do you masturbate to porn, hand jobs, blow jobs? Like, what's your type of porn category that you're into?
Also, if you lose your virginity, basically you losing your virginity would mean like you putting it inside of woman's vagina. Well, it's like when you're having sex, is it like staying? Like, how does it work? Is it like,
well, he don't know yet.
Right. He's never done it before.
No.
Ever.
Right.
I feel like you should definitely go on Pornhub, watch some videos, get some experience.
But porn with micropenises. You can't watch regular.
That's what I'm saying. With micropenises, watch porn with micropenises. See how they handle it. See what they do. See how they work it. And then like I said, make your own little videos. Even you masturbating, whatever else. Somebody else on Pornhub gonna just be watching that shit and be turned the fuck on. And you might get a message or a comment like, "Hey, text me at so and so. I'm into that."
You might get a brand deal.
Okay, hello.
You might get some money out of that. You want to show it. You all out and about.
Hello.
So, I mean, come on.
That's it. And people are into that. Like, somebody, like, literally dominating. People are into dominating men. And, like, they'll pay you for that.
Oh, that's a fact. Or you could pay for it. Because there's so many sex clubs. I don't know where exactly you're from. But if you want to take a trip to New York, I know it's a whole lot of sex clubs out here.
You just got to know the right people.
Domination. Not domination. I was about to say domination tombs. But like places where you could go and just enjoy yourself. Even you could go and have a live cuckolding experience with going to sex clubs and watching people and talking to them and maybe educating people as well. Because I feel like a lot of people are not educated about micropenises. Like, I feel like we all talk about small dicks, but we talk about small dicks like small dicks, but that we still fuck.
Right, yeah.
But we don't talk about people that maybe
little,
a little bit smaller than
than average,
than an average penis. So
sure, I had to look one up. I'm looking up something right now.
Oh, I didn't even show you the other one. So we're gonna end this off. Yeah, we're gonna end this off with me showing Bree, Andrew. That is our. I should have called Andrew. He would have been with it too.
Oh wow. Is that it hard? Okay. Now, he's had sex before and all that. Okay, we got some questions. I got some questions. For sure. I got questions because...
And then he said, if you ever want to make fun of it, I'm game.
I'm so glad. So it seems like
you're a team player. I'm so weak. I'm definitely gonna be posting that one on Patreon as well. So make sure if you want to see the picture of the Micropenis, definitely hit up my Patreon. It is Tina.Blingz TV, and make sure that you join the Big Boss or the Big Bling or the Boss Bling category for you can see that picture, because I'm not gonna be posting it anywhere else but the Patreon. So
as far as like, so the first person, Stefan, like, you got a little bit more to work with, than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So I feel like, as confident as Andrew is, you got to be the same way.
Facts.
Pretty much.
They should link up.
Y'all should link up and get some pointers off of each other.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I would love to have them link up, and then we all sit on this couch and really kiki.
And then from there, y'all can get pointers from each other, like on how you do it, how you bag bitches, and explain the situation, how he get pussy.
Period.
That's about it. Yeah,
I'm done. So yeah, head up Andrew. I'm gonna definitely let him know, like,
with y'all consent, we can like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want to be here for that next episode too. So
absolutely,
I need to know, because this is very interesting now.
We are very indulged in this growing up. So yes, that was fun, ladies. Thank you again, Stefan, for writing into the show.
Yes,
I appreciate it. Definitely come back and respond. I can come back on here and let the people know what you say. Hopefully you could call in so it could just be a little bit more fluid. But if not, we could do it this way, whichever way it works.
For sure.
We got it. I hope we answered your question. Mine is being a little drunk, but that's Tina.Blingz fault. She always doing some shit.
Blingz booze, baby. Blingz booze.
She always doing too much. So let's continue on with the sex, pun, and fun. If you guys was watching earlier, we were talking about how to get what you want in the bedroom without changing the mood. So let's talk about the different types of sex that I'm pretty sure all of us ladies have had. And I just want to compare the three. So I want to compare drunk sex to high sex to sober sex.
Oh, okay.
First, I want you ladies to choose your favorite one, and then we could do versus one another.
So personally, if I'm drunk, more than likely I'm high. But I do feel like the sex is way more wilder when you're drunk as opposed to high, because high is almost like, it's like you having sex, but it's like y'all both high, so it's just like mellow and just like y'all, it's just vibes, y'all just feeling each other and just in it. But when you drunk, it's like you be doing some shit that you don't be doing.
What? Like the sex demon comes out.
Yeah.
Period. Like I don't know about you ladies, but I have had dudes that was just like, say we are probably already drunk. Yeah. But no, my drunk ass, I'll probably have more drinks. So like they'll be like, yeah, drink some more, baby, because I want you to get nasty. Like I already know how you get. Like
that's me. Yeah, for sure.
No,
so let that be known. Drunk sex is my favorite.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
And like, I relate with Brie because I will be a little bit high, but I don't like straight high sex because that cotton mouth be getting me. But it don't bother me when my nigga smoke too, because it's like we both got the cotton mouth, so we got the cup of water. I'm probably gonna hand it off to him. Like you hit that too. All right, we can get back to it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
I haven't had that in a long time. High sex.
High sex.
Cause my boo, he don't smoke.
Okay.
So it's like. Like for the most part, like we might have like some drinks together, something like that. But if maybe I'll be high sometime, but like we
he's
never,
not.
And that's when you smoke after by yourself.
And that's another thing too. Like when you have somebody that that's like not on the same level as you be feeling like you like all on this level, and they just like they are calm.
Absolutely. Right. And personally, I probably wouldn't be high too, just like you, if I was. Well, I have dealt with somebody in the past that didn't smoke, but he was the plug. Yeah. So I'm smoking that weed. But sometimes I used to feel so gritty because it's like that cotton mouth really be hitting your homegirl. And then I used to be like, damn, like this nigga not gonna understand. Like I'm so fucking thirsty. It's just like, damn, I'm trying to suck his dick, but it's like nothing. I gotta hit the back of my throat to get the gag. Like, it's just like regular spit. This is like, gag from the back of my throat because I'm trying to make it moist. And I don't want it to like. I don't want to make things awkward and be like, oh, like you smoke. Why did you smoke that? Like, it's like, bitch, I want to get hot. Like,
exactly. No, it's true.
So that's the only reason I really don't care for that. Like, if I am dealing with somebody that don't smoke, I'd rather smoke after we have sex than before because I know that.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
No, it's true.
It's gonna be too
I
real.
feel
It's
you.
true.
That's why if I smoke, I gotta have me a bev. Just like
for
my
sure.
food.
Or just like eat candy. Like for me, it's like like Jolly Ranchers or like Now Later and stuff like that. They, like you know when you eat it, it's like your mouth get naturally juicy. Yeah. So I'll be doing that. Or like sour candy.
Yes,
That is true.
Okay, that's true.
Oh yeah, I just learned the tip from my homegirl.
Exactly.
That's what I'm here for.
But it's so funny that we all are talking about drunk sex and high sex, but nobody's talking about sober sex.
I was just about to get into that.
When's the last time y'all had some sober sex?
In the middle of the night.
2 weeks ago.
Sober sex be like in the middle of the night, like that creepy sex, like that,
Right.
Yeah.
like that. Turn around and let me get it from the back, like type of shit.
Ooh.
Like when you drunk, it's just like straight up. Like I like let's do this right now. Even when you high, it's on some like sensual. But when you sober, it's like it gotta really be in the moment type shit. Like
really just
you
fuck
gotta,
with you. Like
you know,
I'm
you gotta just
like you just gotta be like my man.
That's my man.
Like I don't mind. Like I'll just be like whenever, however, it doesn't matter. But you know.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I definitely like what Bree said. Like that sober sex really, because that was the last time somebody hit me with the sober sex
In the middle of the night. Yeah. Like y'all just roll over. Y'all both happen to be awake.
I was knocked the fuck out. And he like nudging me, like not even say nudging me, throwing my neck down. I was just like, mister. Like, I'm trying to wake up. At first, I'm like, he's not dead ass. But my son was dead ass. But you came in here, you want to pass out. And then I'm up. And then now it's up and it's stuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, but this nigga really not going to stop. You're like, what?
Child.
And then it was just lit from there.
That's
like,
it.
I was just so confused. But
Middle of the night. That's it.
It's the little creep over. And I was even trying to be cute. So number 7, y'all know it's getting cold outside.
Oh, don't remind me. Single bitches over here.
Fall is among us. It's here. Will you be indulging in cuffing season or boot up season?
I mean, I'm gonna be single, but you know, I'll partake in a little
snuggle.
You know, little snuggle.
It's giving hot chocolate in the charcuterie board.
You know, a little pumpkin picking, cutesy wootsy type thing. But I'm not in no whole relationship or nothing like that. But you know, you got your little boobs that you know you be going out with.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's my little thing.
You know, so I got my little boo, whatever. Like you know, we be doing our thing, hanging out, whatever. But the whole cuffing season thing, man, I ain't been doing cuffing season since like.
Oh, child.
We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But you know where I'm going with this, Tina.
All right. How much time do we got? Oh no, we got a little bit of time. All right. This is gonna be the second to last one, and it goes like this. I don't know why that should just hit me a little bit. Do you feel like women are entitled to dates, money, and handouts just because they have sex with men more than ever before?
I I mean, so here's this. It's 50-50. A part of me is like, if a nigga can ask for pussy, you can ask for money. Straight up. But then it's also a lot of females out here that be taking advantage. Like, that be trying to, like, really run niggas dry. Like, take them for everything they got.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So, it's the difference between fucking with a nigga, he giving you money, taking you out, you know, buying you stuff and shit like that. Like, little cutesy-wootsy stuff. And then it's a difference between, like, bitches who's really out here trying to get you for your money. Like, on some, like, probably even trying to have a baby with you so that way you could take care of. Like, on some, like, these baby mama rappers type shit. Like,
listen,
you know what I mean?
Just because they having sex with you.
Exactly.
Like,
right.
So, like, it's like I said, it's 50-50. I feel like you should definitely have your own bread despite, you know, niggas giving you bread, taking you out, and all the other stuff. Still have your bread, but still let a nigga spoil you. Mm-hmm. But don't be having shit and expecting niggas to do everything for you. Then that's where you're wrong.
Right. And just off the strength of having sex. Because I feel like now...
sex doesn't mean as much as before.
Right.
Especially
because
with these niggas.
Sex is everywhere. Literally on Instagram... on TikTok, on podcasts,
on Nickelodeon.
Like, they are making this sex in the music. Like, sex is literally everywhere. You cannot escape. You can't escape it.
Yeah.
Even on album covers, like, everybody's naked. Everybody's having sex. Everybody got the best sex. And it's just like, people now, and I can say for a lot of these girls, even like the city girl way, like, oh, you have sex with somebody, like, you better make sure that you get that bag. But at the same time, it's like, why can't sex just be sex?
Yeah.
Like, if you have sex with somebody, they do the same thing to you. Like, I doing it.
Much,
like,
I feel
but
like
it's like, what I'm really trying to get it at is the entitlement. Where it's just like, oh no, he gotta take me out on a date. Like, we had sex, like, he gotta pay my rent. Like, if I ask him $40, he better give me $40. Like, and
here's the thing though,
I heard women say this shit out their mouth just because they done fucked the nigga, and it's just like, how?
So here's the difference though between the city girls and y'all. City girls is fucking with P Diddy and niggas.
Bree, you took it out my mouth.
Like,
I swear I was gonna go there.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Let's be talking about it. City girls is fucking with niggas like P Diddy, Lil Uzi, like, you know what I mean? Who that other nigga Young Miami was fucking with? The
mafia.
Yeah,
the mafia.
808 Mafia. Like, they fucking with niggas who really get money. So obviously it's like, nigga, you making that much money, you fucking with me? Oh, best believe, you know, I'm gonna expect something. Not to say like I'm entitled to it, but if you fucking on me, like, you could slide me a little something, take me out to eat. You know what I mean? Like, we fucking with each other. And then there's a difference between if we just fucking around, but if you in a full on relationship, like the city girls are, like Uzi, fucking JT bought Uzi a whole
situation,
a whole
like the truck
and everything.
The truck and the
so
the truck.
So best believe, nigga, what a bag ass nigga, what a bag ass, okay?
Because you know he definitely be doing for her. So
exactly,
like, you got it. Fuck around and spend it.
That's the fact. But look at Ari and Moneybag, yo. Like he bought her mad shit, and she bought him acres. You know what I mean?
And
so
it's like
even
in that relationship, and it's more. I feel like for their situation, like, it's definitely more than sex.
Yeah,
right.
But
and it's realistic too, because they know the type of person that they're messing with.
And I feel like y'all should be fucking with niggas.
You have more to offer.
Y'all be giving up the pussy, and like that's pretty much it. Like, and it's from there. You expect them to be taking care of you, giving you money. Like, no, bitch.
Right.
Like,
Let's do math, ladies. Like you messing with somebody. Let's say I'm just gonna throw out like $50,000. Somebody that's realistically making $50,000 a year. That means that every 2 weeks they probably bringing home like possibly between 11 and 12 every 2 weeks. Right. Rent in New York City is about what? At the lowest minimum 12 1300. So you talking about taking you out spa day, 500 for both of y'all.
Nails.
Meanwhile, you're not giving nothing back.
This one,
you ain't giving nothing back.
What are you talking about right now? Like, it's not
exactly.
like we have to make this make sense, and we have to add it up.
But like
at the end of the
I
day,
can understand if you fucking with a nigga who got it like that.
It's
cool.
different.
You know what I mean? Like, he got it like that, but then again, you still aren't entitled to niggas' money. That's what y'all gotta understand at the end of the day. Like, yes, if a nigga is fucking with you and he really fuck with you, he's gonna buy you shit.
Of course.
Absolutely. Yeah. With no question. Without a doubt.
But if you just some bitch he's fucking, like, really, girl, like, you not.
And why he can't ask you for money? Not for nothing. Like, what if he got bomb dick and he be like, you know what? This is worth something. Like, I need my hair cut. I want gas in my car. Like, I want Philippe, I don't know what y'all want. But I'm just saying that's what y'all want. Like, what if he, like, would he really be
wrong for that?
Wrong for that?
And y'all, and the only thing y'all doing is really just fucking, y'all go out, like, and I'm saying, fucking, and y'all just doing the bare minimum. Like, maybe he took you out on a date, got fucked, and then now it's like, oh yeah, I want him to get my nails done. Like, he better take me out on another date. And it's just like that sense of entitlement. And it's just like,
I don't even think so. And even with the,
am I bugging?
Like, even with the y'all just fucking and like a nigga asking you for money for haircuts, shit, like, it goes both ways. Like, same way you wouldn't want to give a female money that you just fucking, same way we're not gonna give you no money for a haircut. Don't ask me to drive my car or no shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Pick you up,
like, no, like,
and stuff like that.
When we link, you know, do what we gotta do, and that's it. But if we like really trying to be on some serious ass shit, and like, you know, you got the bread to, you know, you gotta like that to spoil me. I think, you know, buy me a little something. I'm not saying buy me the world, buy me some P Diddy or Uzi shit like JT and Young Miami, the City Girls, but nigga, you could buy me some flowers or something.
Right.
Absolutely.
Something within your price, your tax bracket.
Right. It's very much so a smart thing to say, because it has to be realistic. Like, you can't expect somebody to really do the world for you. And they can't.
And you not
it's true, because don't cut no pieces. Like, oh my God, I know Nita wanted to go to the Seychelles, so I'm about to do all this illegal stuff, and then we go, and then we come back, and then you locked up, and now you want me to put money on your books, and it's like, wow.
And it's like, damn, so you're not gonna put money on my books? Like, I took you to the Seychelles, we was laughing in these pictures and all of that. Like, you did all what you wanted to do, and I made I made a way.
Now what?
Now, come see me. Yeah, and we getting married because I need some conjugal visits.
Right. Jail wedding. Jail wedding.
And then it's all going downhill from there. So pretty much, like, the bottom line is, you know what I mean, you're not entitled to anything at all, whether you're female or a male. If the nigga go to jail, you don't gotta put money on his books. If you fuck with a bitch, you don't gotta pay for everything that she needs. Like, it really all goes according to your tax bracket. Fuck with somebody within your tax bracket, and you literally won't even have to have these arguments. Like, if you're trying to fuck with somebody who's designed it out, bad bitch, all this other stuff, got her body done, you know what I mean? Like, and you're not the type of nigga that can, like, afford to, like, go out to the clubs all the time or handle all this other stuff.
And that's what she want to do.
Right.
You know? Like, that has to be definitely established from the beginning.
And you can let her know, like, yo, I don't got the funds for that. And if she don't respect that, then that's just not the person.
Right. Exactly. You can move on.
And vice versa, lady. If the nigga ain't in your tax bracket and he can't do what you doing,
move on.
Don't talk about
so
many people in the world
trying to stick around and trying to see if he gonna do it for you, because he ain't. Period.
Right.
All right. So I hope y'all got a ear full of that. But before we end off on this episode,
I do want to add one more to that. I'm sorry. Do you guys feel like more people are entitled today than, like, I'm gonna say, like, 5 years ago?
Girl, you can't go too far back.
No, that's why I was like, let me say like 5 years. Like 5 years ago.
You can't go too far back.
So I feel like,
I say yes. Like, yes, it really is, because
the older generation, they have this thing where it's like men really had to be the breadwinners. They had to have the household intact, pay for all the bills.
Right.
And, you know, women, not to say staying at home, but they was taking care of the kids. You know, they was working jobs, but niggas was really the ones that was pulling in, you know, bring home the bacon. Yeah. So I feel like back then it was, people were way more entitled, and now I feel like women just on some shit like, y'all niggas is fucking around, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Right. Or I feel like women feel like, no, like, I'm not gonna waste my time if he not gonna pay his way.
That's it.
Like, I'm not about to be giving out no pussy, like, looking like a lame, like, it's a dub. And I feel like people have these expectations based off of their friends, based off of social media, based off of these fucking imaginations that they have in their mind, because
like
it's not realistic.
Unless, like I said, you're looking for a sugar daddy.
Right.
That is the only way that you should
just
go
say
about
that.
And, like, if that's what you're looking for, straight up and tell them, like, yo, like, I'm really looking for a sugar daddy on some shit.
Right.
Like, no funny shit. I've had niggas hit me up on some shit like, I'll take care of you and on some shit like. And I want, like, me personally, I'm not gonna let no nigga take care of me. Like, I'm always having my own bread. Like, that shit don't turn me on. But some females
like it's cute.
Taking
like
care
that
of
extraness, like, it's cute, but like, I'm not gonna ask you for money. Like,
exactly.
I done dealt with niggas that told me, like, yo, ask me for bread. Like, if you need it, like, I got it. I'm like,
but
nigga, I'm not used to that.
Like, here that do that, though, which is why they already have that off the bat, like, where they just off rip, like, I'll take care of you, because they've already probably dealt with females. It's like, listen, well, if you gonna fuck with me, you gotta make sure my hair done, my nails done, all that stuff.
Right.
And I feel like it's a little bit off track, but I know that where I come from, like that asking for money thing, it comes from me growing up.
Yeah. And
my father, like, I never had to ask this nigga for money unless it was something that he just didn't know that I wanted. Yeah. Like, that had to be like, yo, daddy, like, I need and this is how much it costs. But for the most part, like, he just gave me money. Like, he know every Monday I'm going to school, I need my $20. Yeah. Like, I'm going to the movies, I need how much ever it is for me to go to the movie. So it's just by seeing a role model, and not saying that this is the case for everybody, but this is just the case for me personally, that you see what the fuck is going on, so you know you need to handle with that fucking money.
That's
like,
and
I mean, is it a no-brainer? Like, if you got the money, just fucking give it to me. Like, I shouldn't have to come to you and be like, oh, you know, this, that, and the third. If you're going to give it to me, give it to me. But so that's why I feel like it's just uncomfortable for me to be like, oh, yeah, I need this money for that. Like, you know,
and when you
I get my hair done. You know, I get my nails. Like, you know, it's certain things that just happening. So it's just like, you got to give me the fucking money.
Right. I also feel like
it's just so weird. And I feel like some people don't understand that. And they just feel like, oh, no, like, I got it. Like, whatever you need, like, you could get it. Even so, as far as the fucking drawer growing up, like, my father had a drawer for the fucking money. They ain't gonna come get him now.
Right.
But anyway.
It's the limitations.
It was the limitations. But anyways, we all know the drawer. And it was like anything that you wanted, you could fucking just go in the drawer and get it. So that's just, we're just having accessibility to certain things. But I don't know if that is what God's is on now, but
I feel like some
if you have it, you should be able to just give them the fucking money, because not everybody's gonna ask you for money. Or I'm gonna just give my own money my own.
Right, but I also feel like it's like when you the type of person that does everything for yourself, you're not the type of person that's gonna sit there and ask somebody for money.
No.
Like if you're not gonna offer it, like I'm not gonna ask you. No. Like that's just me in a nutshell. Like not to say like if you're asking for like you on some shit. Just in general, that's just me. Like same way with you. When it came to shit that I need to do, my dad just gave me the bread, and like that was it. Like
he knew what time it was. Like
right, exactly. No, it's true. But one thing you did say something like people feel like if you not like giving up the money, they not fucking. I don't know. I feel like it's the opposite, because I feel like they all fucking first, because clearly it's a whole
absolutely, because this is where the commentary is coming on after when they feel the entitlement.
Exactly. But here's the thing, like, because it's an influx of baby mothers, right? Like it's a whole bunch of baby mothers, like, and there's nothing wrong with being a baby mother. Like everybody's story is different. But I'm just saying,
I used to sing my song Baby Mama.
But it's just like, you know, like y'all like do that and then you get mad at the guy, but then like you outside, so I don't know what's going on. But it just seemed like a whole bunch of fuck shit, and I just hope we get together.
Much, it really depends on the relationship. If y'all just fucking just fuck around, you're not entitled to nobody's bread. And even if you're fucking around with somebody and y'all are together in a relationship, you're still not entitled to their bread.
No.
Yes, it'll be nice if they buy you some stuff and take like not take care of you, but take you out and stuff like that while you're in a relationship. But again, at the end of the day, like you're really not entitled to anybody's money. Like
no.
Right.
Pretty much. No matter what the circumstances. Unless, and even if you in a situation where you're looking for a sugar daddy, you're not entitled to their money. But if you do got an agreement that says you're supposed to be getting a little something after like every time, all right, that's a little bit different. But yeah, like I said, the circumstances is all different.
Right.
I agree, ladies. That was a good one. I really like that last question. Yes, definitely comment down below your thoughts if you have anything else to add to it. But now, before we end this episode, can you ladies please provide the people in Tina.Blingz TV land with a sex tip for women?
For women? Oh, yes. Always pee after sex to avoid, like, having a yeast infection or, like, just to, like, cleanse out everything after sex.
That's my favorite thing to do.
That's the number one thing.
Like, and right after sex. Like,
right after. Like, I know you always have to be after sex.
You wanting to, like, lay there and chill. And sometimes the guy would even try to coerce you to chill. No, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, and let that shit out, because literally you will thank your vagina.
Right. You could get a UTI. You could get a fucking yeast infection. All that other stuff.
Start reoccur.
Just pee it out and then go back and lay down, girl.
Facts. And go see a doctor if you need to.
Oh, you took
Always
my
have a
thing.
checkup.
I was about to say, and I'm gonna piggyback off of Bree, and don't be as scared. Afraid? I'm scared.
She must really be scared.
Margarita. Don't be afraid of the doctor. Like,
no.
That's a
listen,
fact.
go. You need to go check it out because it's better to be safe than sorry, guys. Like,
Yeah, I know
there's
this.
so
I
many.
done told
I
y'all
know
this
COVID
before.
is going on. Like, I
Yeah.
know some people are vaccinated, some people are not. Oh. We're gonna cut that out because I heard a lot of them talking about they be like acts or it's something about that V word that I know some people are, or whatever, but Google is your friend and the times are online and you could definitely make sure that you're safe. So
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
If I had a sex tip for women, I definitely would say, damn, I don't want to use my all-time favorite. Y'all know. Use a condom. Period. Use a
sure.
fucking condom.
I feel like it's not reiterated enough though.
For sure.
But drink water.
Yes.
Drink
For that
water.
pH balance.
For that
Yes.
pH balance, because I definitely been drinking a whole lot of water lately.
Hello.
And listen to your body. Like, smell your vagina. Like,
Yes.
don't be afraid of your vagina. If you feel like it's a little off, get you some water, get you some cranberry juice, take you some probiotics on a daily, and even
Call your doctor.
Call your doctor.
Yes.
Go check it out and see what's best for your body. Because the only person I know what's best for your vagina is you.
That's a
And the
fact.
only person that really and truly cares about your vagina is
Is
you,
you.
because it's on your body. I mean, if it's really not that important to you, then I don't know. I'm about to say go see a therapist, but go see a
For
therapist.
sure.
Always
Listen.
pro therapy. That's me.
Right.
So thank you, ladies, for coming on the show and chatting with your homegirl Tina.Blingz. It's
Alright.
been so great. I definitely want to shout out my sponsor for today's episode. We have Nita Hair Collection in the motherfucking building. As
Yes.
always,
Yes.
use my promo code Tina.Blingz to get 20. Oh, y'all wish.
Hold on now.
I was thinking about the price in my head, but then I said 10 to get 10% off your order. All right, so you can use this on the growth serum, you can use this on bundles, you can use this on shea butter, and all her products on the website. So go over there, check it out, www.nitahaircollection.com, or you can hit her up on Instagram, Styles by Nita. Everything will be linked down below, so you can get your growth serum purple.
Period.
And it's been real with your homegirl Tina.Blingz. Thank you, Bree, owners of Bree Beautiful Tea,
Yes.
and Nita, owner of Nita Hair Collection,
Yes.
and me, Tina.Blingz. Peace out, ho. I see y'all back at it again.
Later.
Later.
Bye.